What's up guys, I'm IGP, and today is a bit of a weird day. I woke up with this idea of what I wanted to do for a video of this nature, but then I sat down in front of the computer and the same thing happens every single time I try to do a milestone video. I sit there for like 5 hours trying to get my idea out or thinking of other things, and none of it ever seems good enough. So I end up doing a vlog like this and just saying thank you to you guys, and truthfully I feel like that's the best way that I can do that, at least to show my gratitude, because the channel has hit 200,000 subscribers. That is an unbelievable amount of people. Really, and at this point in time, I've never thought the channel would be at this size, especially when I started. I've been doing this for like 3.5 years now, and it's only recent in the last year that the channel has gotten any kind of momentum at all. So it's still at the point where I'm not really grasping it fully. Like, I'm not grasping the whole 200,000. It's almost like I can't accept it. It's such a surreal thing. It reminds me of the time I was out of town with my girlfriend and someone came up to me and asked, "Are you on YouTube?" And I thought to myself immediately, I'm like, oh, this is weird. She must be mistaking me for somebody. And then she asked, "Are you IGP?" And I turned to my girlfriend and I was freaking out. I froze up for the most part, and then I was just like, what? So it was like a super awkward interaction, and I'm sorry for that being that way. And that's just to illustrate that it's not registering in my mind, like, at all. No aspect of it. It's very strange. It's a very surreal thing, as I said. And honestly, the channel reaching 200,000 subscribers is not something to take lightly. And in fact, I owe you guys so much. And I say this every single time, but without you guys, seriously, without you guys, this channel wouldn't be anything. This community wouldn't be anything. I would just be a guy on YouTube uploading stupid gaming videos about indie games that nobody is really watching, and there's no community for it. A lot of you guys would argue that it's you, IGP, like, you're the one that's getting the success. Congratulations, IGP. And it's like, no, I do a part of it. Of course I do. Like, there wouldn't be a channel or a community if I wasn't doing anything to initiate that channel or community and keep it going with content. But without you guys watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, and all the extra features that you can do, even if you just watch the video, that's more support than I could ever ask for. So with that being said, I want to express my sincere gratitude to you guys for being so supportive over the years. It's been an amazing journey, and I hope it continues for a very long time. We're growing at a substantial rate, and it's scaring me. The exposure is kind of nerve-wracking, but at the same time, it's super humbling. Also, I'm very aware, I probably need to shave. It's been a while. I got lazy with it. I haven't been doing many face cam videos, so it's just growing out. And I think I'm gonna do this from now on. Grow out a really big, maintained, but big. I haven't done that in my life, so it's gonna be a first. Why not? Post the comments if you like that idea. 200,000 subscribers. Now, also a thing that's funny about that is just 3 weeks ago, I got this. The play button, silver play button. It says, IGP, congratulations for surpassing 100,000 subscribers. Now, granted, I actually didn't receive this until way after the marking of 100,000 subscribers. I think I received it 3 weeks ago. It would have been like 150 or something like that. I don't know. But it's kind of interesting to see me actually physically receiving this for 100,000 and then at the same time doing a video for 200,000. I remember getting it. I was like, oh, I need to make a video and show it up. And I'm like, we are so close to the next milestone. It would be interesting to talk about that. So you guys can see my setup. Look at that shit. Oh. Thank you all for this. YouTube especially for sending it to me. But we did this. Not just me. Guys, get that mindset out of your head. It is not just me. So thank you. Now, enough of the ooey gooey stuff. Oh shit, don't drop, please. I want to talk a little bit about what I'm going to do for 200,000 subscribers, because there's a few things I want to actually do for it. One, live stream. Obviously, I'm going to do a celebratory live stream, and I promise you it's happening in a few days. That is twitch.tv/indiegamepromo. Link in the description. I'm going to be streaming with my old friends. The guys who you probably remember, Sven, Lauren, and Jess. We'll also have some other guests, but we're doing kind of a nostalgia live stream because we used to stream together all the time, play Prop Hunt and a whole bunch of other games, and it was a lot of fun. It was something we did often. Times have changed, a lot of us are really busy. We still try to do that, and I want to bring that back just for the nostalgia purposes. Like, it's going to mean a lot to me, and obviously to a lot of you it's going to mean something too, because a lot of you have been around since the very beginning. So that is going to be on Friday, the 18th of November, in just a few short days. I don't know the exact time I'm going to start. It is to be announced, but probably sometime in the evening, probably somewhere around 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time would be a good guess, but I will announce that on Twitter and wherever else I can beforehand. Hope to see you guys there. Also, the next thing that I'm going to be doing, which is I've been doing behind the scenes with a few friends, actually the Zans and Nule have pretty much done a lot of the work for me. I can't thank you guys enough for doing it, but we set up a Discord server to which I'm going to open to the public in a few days as well. I'm hoping to get it open on stream day. There's gonna be a lot of different lounges you can go into, a lot of different, it's a pretty detailed server for the most part. I mean, I don't usually do servers, so my opinion of it being a very detailed server is probably very short-lived, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a place where everyone can come together and talk as the community for IGP, people sharing passions for indie games, people just who enjoy the videos, people who want to leave suggestions, people who just want to talk and get to know everyone else. So stay tuned for that. I will be putting that eventually, once it's up, in the description of all of my videos. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know this isn't something special. I do this every time. Usually people like to do like compilations or like special videos, skits and stuff. I really feel like this is the best way that I can thank you guys. And I really will thank you to the ends of the earth. I will say it over and over again. And I can promise you by the time you see this video, 18 different thank yous have been cut from the video because I say it too much. So one more time, thank you guys very much for your support. It's super humbling. I honestly, I don't know how to properly thank you, and that's why we're doing this. So thanks again. That's 2 times. So good things are happening. The channel is growing at a substantial rate. We're getting a lot of exposure, and as I said, that's super scary. A lot of times with exposure comes hatred. For the most part, people who may not understand the channel or just want to hate, just how YouTube is, and sometimes it is a bit discouraging and it turns me off from comments, but we'll talk about that in a separate video. But thank you guys for being awesome, and hope to see you in the next video. Live stream, 18th, I'll put the dates again in the description below and the estimated time. I'll announce that on Twitter, so be sure to follow me on Twitter at IndieGamePromo, and you'll be able to see when I post the time. Of course, you can go on to Twitch again, twitch.tv/IndieGamePromo, and follow, and you will be email notified when I go live. But again, thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.